Daddy doesn't pray anymore. I guess he's finished talking to the Lord.
Well, we've got 3 quick reasons that this quiet, wonderful song hits hard. Number 1, a classic comparison. Number 2, the power of leaving blanks. And number 3, a left turn you might not see coming. Stick around, that's coming up on today's episode. Hello, I'm Jared Ritchie. Today is August the 15th, and you're listening to the Friday Five from Musically Speaking. Today, we're looking at Chris Stapleton's Daddy Doesn't Pray Anymore. Not in its entirety, but as you may well know, that song is a modern country lament that does what I find very interesting. It trusts you and I, the listener, to fill in the story. I have 3 quick observations about why you should check this song out if you don't already, why it works so well, and how it shares DNA with one of the most celebrated country songs ever written. So let's take a look.
He used to fold his hands and bow his head down to the floor. And Daddy doesn't pray anymore.
Point number 1 is the comparison. First, if you set this song behind the great George Jones, He Stopped Loving Her Today, you'll find both songs pivot on that same last line reveal, as it were. Stapleton's lyric names an absence of prayer, but Jones's lyric, if you recall, names the persistence of love. In both, the singer doesn't explain, and yet the story does the work for you.
He stopped loving her today. They placed a wreath upon his door, and soon they'll carry him away.
In both cases here, the reveal redefines the title you've been hearing this whole time. And that brings us to point number 2, connecting the dots. Second, the song makes you connect the dots, as we said. We're not told the full backstory. We don't even know the struggles or exactly how faith played out in Stapleton in his song, in his father's life, or the character's father's life. We feel the history in the way it is sung. That gap invites us in as co-storytellers. It makes you, as the listener, do the work, piecing it all together. He Stopped Loving Her Today works in much the same way. You never hear the argument, you don't hear the heartbreak or the years in between. The song leaves space for you to imagine, and that makes it very good art. And the third of these reasons is there's purposeful misdirection. At first, you, in this song, expect a song about fading faith or even disappointment. But by the end, you realize it's really about death, and the words you thought you understood carry a much different weight. That turn, that shift in meaning, as it were, is a mark of strong songwriting. I want to argue it's a mark of strong storytelling, and really, you can make the case it's a mark of all of good art. Whether it's a classical symphony and a deceptive cadence or a villain who you thought was the good guy, a lot of good storytelling and good art is that misdirection, that artistic deception that is much enjoyable. It teases, it messes with you, and these 2 songs are no exception. I'll put a link in the show notes for you, even though I suspect both these songs may already be on your playlist or in your library. But even still, I'll leave those links there for you. Well, hopefully that whetted your palate a little bit there. There's much more that could be said, but that's all the time we have for this week's episode. As always, thanks so much for listening. Lord willing, I'll see you next week.